Operation Deep Freeze is finished for another year. This is from the Maritime Exclusive and it was published on March the 14th, 2025. The U.S. flag cargo ship Ocean Giant returned to California on March the 12th, completing a more than 6,000-mile journey from New Zealand. It was the final leg of her annual deployment to Antarctica as part of the resupply mission known as Operation Deep Freeze. The vessel left California in late December carrying 327 containers of dry cargo as well as a temporary floating marine causeway system for the U.S. base in Antarctica. Operation Command highlights the vessel along with a second ship, Ocean Gladiator, transport about 80% of its items needed for survival over the severe Antarctic winter when the station is cut off from the rest of the world. The supply mission was started in 1955. Ocean Giant first traveled to the U.S. support base in New Zealand, where it resupplied and took on additional cargo. When it reached its destination, teams first had to deploy the causeway system, which was used to replace the traditional ice pier, which had been deemed unusable this year. In total, 380 pieces of cargo, which included containers filled with mechanical parts, vehicles, construction material, office supplies, and electronic equipment, were offloaded from the Ocean Giant into Antarctica. The ship then loaded station waste, recyclables, and other materials for transport back to California. It made the resupply stop in New Zealand, departing on February the 19th for California. It will now offload the materials brought back from Antarctica to complete the annual mission. The second vessel, Ocean Gladiator, followed the same route, arriving in Antarctica at the station on February the 20th, delivering a further 321 pieces of cargo. She was carrying containers filled with mechanical parts, vehicles, construction materials including cement pilings for a pier project, food, electronic equipment, and comfort items for the teams at the station. Ocean Gladiator departed New Zealand yesterday, March the 13th. Her AIS signal shows that she's bound for Yokohama in Japan. The mission concluded this year at the beginning of March. The icebreaker Polar Star departed after having assisted the two cargo ships and conducting other assignments. It marked her 49th year of service. The Military Sea Lift Command reports planning will begin for the next Operation Deep Freeze. The chartered ships will again depart in December of 2025 to support operations in Antarctica. Just a little side note here, this is a really cool story. But on a side note, in 2024, 123,000 tourists went to Antarctica. Mostly or maybe all on cruise ships. That's a lot. That's up from about 8,000 a year in the mid-90s. It's become a tourist destination. I think this is a pretty cool story. Be a very interesting trip, that's for sure. And the Polar Star, 49 years of service. That's a long time. 49 years is a really long time. Alright guys, there it is. As always, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. If you're new here and you like these kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And we'll see you on the next one.